When you play, you will learn and shout it out, Immy! We have reached at Amateur Riders Club Polo section, and we have Jinish, Anshuman, Nikolai, the Polo Boys. Boys, welcome to Immy TV. Tell us a little bit more about the sport polo. Jinish, if you can just make us understand, what is it? How did it start? And anything which we all need to know.
So I guess this seemed like a dream for all of us, and usually the sport is played on the field. It's, I think, 5 times as big as the football field, but right now we're in an arena.
Okay.
And this is called Arena Polo, where instead of 4 versus 4 we play 3v3.
Okay.
And each player has a buddy in the opposite team who he has to mark.
Okay.
It's more like an enemy. You have to mark that player, and then you have to stop that player from basically trying to get the ball. And we have a person in the back who hits the ball to the people in the front, and then it's a game really based on strategy.
Okay.
Of course, there's speed, there's lots of aggression, but in the end there's a lot of calmness which you need with the horse, because after all you have to connect with the horse, and if the horse is psyched up, if the horse is playing up, you're not being able to hit the ball, then it's going to be really difficult for your team.
Now let's speak to Nikolai. Nikolai, tell us what is this called?
This is the polo mallet. This is the head of the mallet. You hit with this side of the stick.
Okay.
Over here you can see it says 53, which is the amount of inches the stick is.
Okay.
And this is the cane.
Okay.
This sticks come in different ways. Some are whippy, some are stiff. This one's quite whippy.
Okay.
And you hold the mallet like this with 1 finger out.
Okay.
And 5 in, and just around the thin part of the mallet.
Okay. So how does one swing the mallet? Can you just demonstrate?
I can
sorry,
try.
We'll give Nikolai some space.
You start over here.
Okay.
Then you take your arm back, and then just drop your arm and keep going. But try not to hit the ground.
How far does the mallet push the ball? If with the kind of thrust you generate?
It depends who's hitting it. If it's a beginner, you can hit about 2 yards. But if it's a professional player, they can hit it from one side of the field to the other. So there's no limit really. It just depends on your timing and how hard you can hit the ball.
Tell us the safety gears which are required to play the sport.
Safety gears. So mainly, the helmet, that's very basic.
Okay.
Then we have the knee guards.
Okay.
So while playing polo, so we usually, we push each other. And to protect our knees, we wear the knee guards.
Okay, so they are like special knee guards because they're all leather boots up.
So they padded up pretty well.
Okay.
Because we're going at 60 kilometers an hour on the field, and we just bash into other players,
Okay.
So we need to protect our knees.
How difficult it is to control
I mean,
and play because you're at speed, right?
Yeah, thank you. So people think that you only use the hand, but you use your legs, you grip the horse with your knees, and then you put so much pressure that the horse feels it on the belly, and then you use your shoulders and back, and then in the end it's your hand.
Okay.
So it's coming really from all the muscles, and then you end up stopping the horse and controlling. And while turning, you have to the better the horse is trained, the easier it is to maneuver the horse, the easier it gets to stop the horse, because the mouth is sensitive.
Yes.
You have to put less pressure, you have to put less amount of pressure on your legs to accelerate.
Okay.
So a lot of things are gone into training.
Last question, Anshuman. Can you tell us the ground rules? What are these markings? Because this is the goalpost.
The goalpost, yeah. The thing is, you have to hit the ball between the goalposts. There's no limit for the height as long as the ball passes between the goalposts.
It's almost like American football.
Yeah.
Okay. And?
So you take the hittings from this line.
Okay.
And if there's a foul, so you take the penalty from that line.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the polo ball. It's almost like a small football, right?
Yeah, it's a mini football.
It's a mini football.
Only for arena polo. Otherwise, the main polo ball would be a little hollow,
Okay.
and the outer coating would be a lot harder.
But is it the same size?
No, it's like a season ball.
Oh, that's
But
small,
not
huh?
as heavy. That's small.
Okay. Cool. So guys, thank you very much for enlightening us about polo. We're going to watch you all have fun and have a little laugh when you fall.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, and may the best team win with the strategy.
Let's go.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you. Take care. We have the Titans, Neil and Jinish. How does it feel to hold the trophy?
Honestly, it feels great. It was not an easy match. It was quite close. It was 5-4.
Yes.
We marked the boys correct, and Neil is the top scorer of the game. He did a beautiful job. Took all the responsibility in his hands, and Mitesh sir and Neil made us win. Thank you.
How do you ensure your horse control when you're giving in such an aggressive game, which is like, you're always trying to outdo the opponent?
Practice. Just practice. Like every day, come work the horses as well. Obviously, school them, make sure they're going well. But at the end, I run them a couple of times to make sure that I'm able to stop them if there's an issue, because some horses get a harder mouth later on.
Okay.
So then you have to fix that part before taking them to the game.
I feel that I got my horse charged up a bit too much in the start, and that backfired on me. I was really exhausted. I need to work on my stamina and also give the horse a lot more breathers in the middle, so that when I actually need to go, they are with me and I can support them.
You boys, it was fun talking to you and see the game. May you all prosper, shine, and play and win all for the country and for your teams. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Stay blessed and enjoy the evening.